Hello, my beautiful peoples. My name is Savonne Pearson.
And I'm Alysse, Samara.
And girl, we are about to rock your world.
We about to rock it.
We about to rock it. Confusing a strong emotional connection, dependency with a man for romantic feelings can be due to mental illness. Baby girl, that was me. That was all me. All in my depression and anxiety, I depended on these men because I thought that was the key to it, when I really just wanted someone to be there for me. And it sucked that I had to have that sexual aspect in it because that's not what I wanted or needed. I just needed help.
You get crushes on just about every guy you're friendly with because there's really no difference between friendships and crushes to you.
Yeah. I remember distinctively in 4th grade, my teacher was getting ready to move my seats. Was it 4th grade? I think it was 4th grade. But my teacher's getting ready to, sometime in my younger days, my teacher was getting ready to move my seat, and I was like panicking. Because I was like, oh my God, she's going to sit me next to another boy and I'm going to fall in love with him again. Literally. I don't know why. Like, it just felt like every time I made friends with a dude, it just felt like a crush. Like, it was just like, I think I like him.
That's really dramatic.
Yes. Girl, my whole life is dramatic.
Girl. Okay, so I can relate to this, but in the sense that, like, every guy that I got, like, really close with, like, as a friend that should have stayed a friend, it just kind of became romantic.
Yes, always. Like, it just automatically, like, it was just something that was the next step.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and it felt like, I just felt the pull to it. Like, I felt like it just it was, like, needed to happen for some reason. It was just, like, a pressure, almost.
It was.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And it sucks because, like, we're reflecting on these things, and we're talking about this, but like we this is something that we still are, like, our minds are still like this, and it's hard to kind of deconstruct this comp het because my mind is still like exactly how this doc is. And even a year later, I've come out, I've been with my girlfriend for a year now, and I still have these feelings because it's been so ingrained in me. And it's just crazy to think that, you know.
I feel pretty detached.
You do?
From comp het. Yes.
Wow.
I feel very detached from comp het because I kind of, I feel like I've been seeing it for so long that I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. I just do my own thing anyway. And, like, sometimes I wish that I could, because, like, to be honest, when you're kind of engaged in those behaviors, you're kind of working the system in your behalf. Yeah. So sometimes I have wished that I, like, would just do it anyway. But, like, I just really don't care. It's kind of a problem, like, in that sense, because it's like, I want to work the systems. I want to, get where I need to be. But it's just like, I can't.
But you've never felt like a pull to, like, a man? Like, ever since you came out, you never, like, felt these things still?
No, not really.
Yeah.
No. I mean, okay, I can relate to, like, a pull, but I don't really go that far with it.
No, I'm not saying going that far. I just mean a pull. Like, I just feel like this, like, the natural, like, pull of, like, that's what I should be doing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I, like, reel myself back in. Like, it's like a constant, like, mental gymnastics of, like, no. That's not what this is. That's comp het. That's comp het. Like, you can be yourself. You can like what you actually like. Like, it just felt like I was always forced, like, kind of pushed to the norm of what you should like. And then, like, I have to constantly reel myself back in. Yeah, that's how I felt.
I don't feel like I get to the point where I need to reel myself back in. I just feel like, okay, like, this is what I should, probably, this is what society says I should be attracted to, cater to.
Yeah.
Cater to, specifically. And, like, I feel that, but, like, I kind of, like, I just... Yeah. I feel very detached from it.
I understand. I wish I was there. It sucks, because it's like, I wish that this is something that broke for me, like, and going back and reflecting and reading this, I'm like, man, I still sometimes, like, feel like this. Not all of these things, but I would just say, like, in a sense, like, when a man, like, is around or somehow, some way, I just feel like there should be something. A man as in, like, a conventionally attractive man. I'm not talking about, you know, like any random men.
Right. The only time I would probably, in a setting, like when you're with people. Yeah. Or like, you know, a class, or maybe like you're at work. Mm-hmm. People see, like, you know, and try to make that a thing. That's the only time I think that I would be uncomfortable about it, because other people are making it a thing, even though it's not a thing. Because me and that guy are most likely going to be cool. Like, you know, you feel like you could theoretically be attracted to men. You may even have fantasies about them. But in practice, you never have any feelings for them.
That picking a guy at random to be attracted to. Yes, ma'am. We went over that. A lot of the things in the Master Doc is repeating. Yeah. And I feel like it was, when I was reading it, it was just like affirming it for me. It was like they're saying it again. And then, like,
but low-key, like, a lot of us need this affirmation.
Yes, no lie. I needed it so bad.
Like, it made me feel good. Because at first, when I did try to break out into the lesbian community, I just felt really rejected. Let me just say that. I felt very rejected.
Lesbians,
oh my God,
are very biphobic.
Nobody took me serious.
No one took us serious. Because, like, I've if you're not a gold star sometimes, and if you've been with men before, especially in like a close proximity to when you came out, then people don't take you serious. They're like, And I get it, because I'm like that now, too. I'm like, we'll see.
How you gonna be just like them?
I know.
Can't be just like
and people. I think that's also a societal thing that we should also talk about in the lesbian community. That's also another topic, another video.
Yeah. When I first came out, I came out as I did tell them that I was bi-curious, and that's what steered them away.
I remember when you told me that. That was cute.
And that's what steered them away. But still, I just felt so rejected, and so, like, I questioned myself for years after that. Years. I, like, kind of thought about it, but tried not to, and tried to fill the void with male relationships, but I always felt like the man in the relationship.
I felt like I was in control.
Me too.
That's how I felt.
Is that a thing? Like, can we talk about it? I always felt like
I literally was always in control.
Wore the pants. Like,
yes, and that's the thing. Like, maybe it's because we were children, because men are children, or we don't hate men.
No,
we do not hate men. Please,
I love my guy friends. I love my sons.
I have sons.
Deanna, if you're watching, I love you. Okay?
Tyree, James, and AJ, you guys are my sons. I love you guys so much.
Upstanding young men. Let's just say it.
Don't even get me started on my son.
She's already started. Okay. Back
yes,
on track.
we don't hate men. Moral of the story. But it's just like when I was in a relationship with the man, it felt like I was doing everything. And I was like, is this it? Like, I don't feel carried. Like, it's not that I wanted to feel carried. I just felt, I didn't feel equal.
Yeah. And that's a really sad situation to be in. I lost myself like that. Yeah. Like, I was in a relationship like that for 2 years. Like, wow. I lost myself, like, seriously. And when I was coming out of that, y'all, felt so good.
Yeah, it's like,
I got myself back, and I say, yeah.
It's crazy how real, like, how you're really your true self when you come out. Like, it's just like, I always felt like I was missing a massive part of my identity, and I didn't understand what it was. And when I came out, it was like, this is what it is. This is what it is. Like, I'm gay. This is a part of me. Like, this is something that I've been holding back for so long, and I had no clue. Because of what?
Society.
Incompetent. Choosing to be attracted to a guy at all, not just choosing to act on it, but flipping your attraction on like a switch. Man, I just flipped the switch.
My mom even told me when I was younger that she thought I was gay.
She did?
Yes.
Wow.
Because I was always hanging out with this girl. Her name was Alyssa, and I was Alysse, and like we were friends.
Alyssa and Alysse.
I know, right?
Oh, you're on the track team?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, wait, what does that mean?
You don't know about the sporty gays? Like the sporty, like, it's a type of gay. Hold on. Sporty gay.
Sporty? I've never seen these words in my life.
Oh, you never seen? Oh, yeah, we gotta go over the types of lesbians. Jesus.
I'm a baby gay.
Yeah.
You're far more certain about being attracted to women than you are about being attracted to men. I was never this.
Yeah.
I wasn't never far more certain. I was always confused.
But in this current space, as I read this doc last year, I felt that spark with women. And I was starting to feel that spark with women. So I felt like I was kind of, like, I was definitely looking at a girl, like, oh, like, I was in awe. Versus when I was looking at men, it was just like,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I read it, I guess I was just reaching back into the past.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I read it, I was definitely like, yep. Can check that one off. Only/mostly being into guys who are gender non-conforming or feminine in some way.
I had crushes on all my gay friends. All my gay guy friends I had crushes on. And I don't know, I could not understand it. I was just like, I just wanted them. But like, I didn't want to be with them. I just liked my closeness to them. And I felt like we were super, super close. But that was it. Like, I just really, really, like, admired and liked them. I was like, wow, they're just so everything. Like, I just felt like, yeah, I can name 2 friends right now that I liked. And then they came out as gay to me. And I was like, I was like, dang, they were feminine.
Wow.
Yeah. But. And it wasn't like that I was always attracted to feminine men. It was just like they were straight when I met them. And then I realized, and then they came out as gay.
I think that my gaydar has really always been here. Because, like, I think that I've always known. Because some of the guys that I used to hang out with who were, like, really, really feminine, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, boop, they're out. And I'm like, okay. I knew it.
Yeah. I would say some of the girls that I liked and some of the people that I was friends with, I would say in my younger days, definitely out now. It definitely made so much sense. Like, why we were such good friends or why we related so much. We just couldn't say it.
Yo, I had some friends actually come out to me in high school. And I was friends with all the gays.
I had a girlfriend in high school. But I wasn't gay. Literally. Like, that was, yes, my first girlfriend.
So it was like your fake girlfriend?
No, she was my real girlfriend.
But you weren't
we
gay.
ascertained that we like each other. And we started dating. But it was for me, I was just like, oh, I'm a straight girl and she just likes me. So it's just like, you know, like, why not try it out? I guess in my straight brain.
Wow.
Yeah. But I never took that as I liked women. I just took it as like, this girl likes me and I like her. But it did feel nice, but also I really wasn't that attracted to her in the sense of like that. So it was just really confusing.
It'd be like that.
And then I went back to men and I was comforted there because of the dependency. So that's so crazy. There's been so many times where you would have thought that I would have had the revelation that I was gay, and it didn't happen until college. That's crazy. Alternatively, this is also true for me. The guys I like are always a hyper-masculine man's man who embodies everything about manliness. Yes, that is also the thing for me. I would have my crushes on my gay friends, but then my straight to gay friends. But then my last ex-boyfriend that I was just talking about, he was super, super manly, like macho, like the women don't answer the door in the house. I'm the man of the house, so I'm gonna go answer the door. Like I was, I was with like some. Yeah, he was like some like mad traditional, mad like you can't get out I need to open the door for you when you get out of the car, like you're supposed to sit there. I'm like, I'm supposed to sit there. Whoa. And I think that was like a turning point for me. And it was funny because in that relationship, he would be like, he would challenge all, like he would throw these societal norms at me and I'd be like, nope. Nope. I'd be like, who are you talking to? Like, I don't know what you think this is. And then he had, he told me that he didn't like gay people. And I flipped. Like, I flipped. And it was like a switch for me. I was just like, I went off on him. And I almost broke up with him because of that. And I couldn't understand why I was so passionate about it. Yo. And when I came out to him, he was like, I understand why you almost broke up with me now. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I understand too.
Yo, this is so funny, Savonne. Why have we lived the same life?
Really?
In my last relationship, I had the same argument with my boyfriend. Like, bro, like, I remember at one point, like, he was throwing some weird things out. Like, talking about having multiple wives and things like that. And, like, this is somebody from Indiana. Like, so.
And mine was from Chicago, so.
So it's weird out here, y'all.
Yeah, really.
It's different out here. But talking about having multiple wives, and I was just like, talking about like, oh, like I have to be the man of the household, and I was like, no, like we're doing this shit together.
Yeah,
like I was always the one saying like, no, like we are equals.
This is a partnership.
We are equals. You do not come before me.
No.
And he would like throw little things out there, and then I should have known. Ooh, I should have known then. Okay, I went to a class with him because it was like the end of the school year, like sophomore year, and he was like, come to this class with me. They're having a forum with Spectrum, which is the Gay Straight Alliance Club at
on our
State.
college campus,
And bruh, like, he got in there and was asking I mean, like, he was just being ignorant on purpose. He went to the class not interested in learning anything because I was with him before and he was with his friends and they were all talking about how they were just going to clown out in this class. And he just went in there asking ignorant questions just to get people upset. Like, he intentionally upset people.
Those manly men.
They're really
insecure and toxic.
Tell me about
insecure.
Tell me about it. I was like, yo.
Not to talk too much like bad about my ex-boyfriend because he's a great person, but when I told him that I was gay and I told him that I was now with a woman, he was like, I could tell his pride was hurt. Yeah, and it wasn't like a deliberate thing. It was just like, sorry? Like, what do I say to that? Like, I'm sorry?
The way boys are socialized. We're talking a lot about the way women are socialized, and I feel like they really should have focused a little bit more on how it affects men. I mean, at least in this document, I know that they've done it in other studies.
Definitely.
I've read them. They've done it in other studies, but this document really needed both perspectives, and unfortunately, it doesn't really have that.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's still
a good document. It still is something. I mean, they couldn't put everything in this, obviously. But yeah. You want to date, fall in love, get married, have kids with a guy, but the guy you dream about is never specific and may as well be a cardboard cutout. That's what I said earlier. Yeah, I was like, I just couldn't put a face in there. Like, it just didn't happen.
The next one is like that too. It says all my fantasies around men are always with faceless, nameless men. The more realistic the fantasy and the more details about my partner I invent, the less excited and into the fantasy I have become.
My fantasies were like with celebrities. I would say, like, if I had one. Like, I never really had one, but if I had one, it was Cole Sprouse or somebody. Like, I was a kid and it was Cole Sprouse. Like, it wasn't like, it was Jaden Smith. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.